What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's been a minute. Legitimately, it's been a minute since I filmed the video. We've got a lot to talk about. So as you can see, I'm sitting in the 320 CDI. I'm cruising on the highway, and this car's gone through a lot since the last video you guys saw. So let me just get into it. So where do I start? Well, I guess the last video. So the last video you guys saw from me, or just in general on this car, was on the maintenance video, which I filmed right before I went to Bulgaria, which was beginning of July. So I went to Bulgaria to visit my grandparents, and then I came back and haven't really done anything since. So I caused a big issue. I caused a mishap right after that maintenance video. So we started working on the Black Death. We removed 4 out of the 6 injectors. 2 of them would not come out. The one on cylinder 2 was the worst. It was in there. We tried everything. Yeah, we got the pulling tool. I even got one that's designed to be used with an air compressor, and bought a compressor, and it still wouldn't come out. You know that old thing where people were like, this can get real bad? It got real bad. So we couldn't do it. And me, being the genius that I thought I was going to be, to help my dad, because he wasn't working on it constantly, he had other stuff to do. When he wasn't working on it, I tried doing it, and I got sick of it, because we replaced the third one, which the third one was the one that was leaking. As you guys remember that video where it was actually physically coming out, and the car was fine. Everything was great, but I was like, I'm doing all of them. Like, I have to do all of them. So we took I tried doing the second one, I couldn't do it. So I was like, all right, I'm done for today. Let me put everything back together and take the car to the gym. So as I did all that, you know, I had sprayed a metric ton of WD-40 down there to try to loosen it. And well, that metric ton of WD-40 that I sprayed on there ended up getting onto, into the bolt hole for, what is it called? For where, you know, the bolt where the injector holder thing is, the little clamp that holds the injector down. There's a bolt that goes in that hole, or there's a hole where the bolt's supposed to go in. Yeah, well, I had filled that with WD-40 without completely realizing, because of the, you know, just the heat and everything. You're supposed to do it on a hot engine. Okay. So I did all that, and, well, I started trying to tighten the bolt, and you guys are not dumb. You see where this is going. So you can't compress liquid. Yeah, I probably should have paid attention in my science classes a little bit more, because you cannot compress liquid. And well, it got really hard to tighten, and I was like, what the heck? So I undid the bolt, and I thought it was, you know, I thought I was putting it on crooked, but I wasn't. The threads were fine, the hole was fine. I was like, what is going on? Maybe it's just got some Loctite on it, because it was a brand new bolt. You know, the kit comes with brand new bolts. So I'm like, okay, it's just a Loctite, it's fine. So I start tightening it more, and all of a sudden it gets real easy, and I hear like a and I was like, did I just break the bolt? I got worried. I was like, I just broke the bolt inside the head. It was worse, much worse. So I undo the bolt, and coolant just starts gushing out of that bolt hole. There's nothing in there, by the way. That's just where the bolt sits. Coolant starts rushing out of that, and I'm like, what just happened? This is insane. I wish I'd filmed all this, but at this point I was panicking, and I was like, oh my god. So I started trying to put, you know, like, what do you call it, microfiber towels and paper and all that to absorb all of it, and I stopped, and I'm like, oh yes, thank god, thank god. Okay, so I was like, maybe that was just diesel that got in there, because to be fair, one of the injectors was still leaking. The second one, with the amount of beating we had given it, started leaking a little bit. I was like, maybe it's just leaking. It wasn't just leaking in there. So I sprayed in there with the air compressor to try to, you know, clean it out so I can put the bolts in. More coolant comes out, and I was like, yeah, I cracked the head. I was like, the head's done. It's gone. It's dead. The amount of dread that just fell on me, and I was like, what did I just do? Because I did that. Like, it wasn't the car's fault. The car didn't do that. I literally cracked the head. That's the first time I've ever done that. Now, to be fair, I could sit here and be like, well, you know, there's no way I could have known there was liquid in there, or coolant, or WD-40 in there, or whatever. You know, I should have done this or whatever. No, I should have cleaned it better. Live and you learn, right? That's how it is. So it completely defeated me, and then literally 2 days later I went to Bulgaria for a trip, and I was like, well, I can't do this. I'm not gonna let the car die like that. And honestly, now thinking back, I probably could have just bolted or threaded the bolt back in, and coolant wouldn't have came out because the bolts would have been in there holding it. But I was like, I'm not dealing with this. Let me actually fix it. So what I did was, I just bought a new head, bought a new cylinder head off eBay, 500 and some bucks. Bought the cylinder head, had it shipped. I bought a head gasket kit. I bought the whole kit, valve stem seals, the whole 9 yards. And I went to Bulgaria. My dad ended up actually taking the injector off with this like crazy contraption that he built. If I can find it in the garage, I'll take a picture of it and put it in here somewhere. This contraption, like spider looking thing that he built that used a floor jack, like actual jack, that to like get it. It was insane. At one point he's like, I started lifting the engine by the injector. That's how bad it was in there. That's how bad Black Death can get. You guys, if you have one of these cars and you're noticing Black Death, or you're noticing it start kind of a little bit on there, just don't mess with it and just fix it immediately, because this car was bad. I've seen ones where the whole engine, the whole cover's covered in that stuff and you can't see it. It can get real bad. Just make sure you guys address it in time. Just please make sure you address it in time. So let me hit this, because the mirror, there's something wrong with the sensor, like the night sensor, where, you know, it makes the mirror dark for the lights. It does it all the time, and if you hit it, it gets fine again. It's doing it again. I have a new mirror right here. I just got to replace it. But yeah, so my dad ended up doing all that. We got the new the head machined and everything. So right now the car, the top end of the car is brand new. It's fully rebuilt. New cylinder head, all new gaskets, fuel filter, oil filter, air filter, the whole 9 yards. Everything's new. The car runs like a top. It's been awesome. We've put probably like 3,000 miles on it since that, and the car's ran great. It's been great. I took it to California because this whole thing, when I bought the car from the auction, I didn't get a title. I got an application for a clean title from California. I had to go to California with the car so they could do a VIN inspection and give me a title for the car. I'm waiting on the title to come in, then I'm going to register it. And you're wondering how I'm driving it. I got a moving permit from the state of Nevada, which the state of Nevada DMV is actually closed because they got hacked or something. I don't know. But yeah, whole episodic thing. So that's basically what you guys have missed in the last month and a half, is I cracked the cylinder head on the CDI. My dad put a new one on. The car runs great. It's awesome. I'm driving it. Oh, and I got a new steering wheel, as you guys can see. The old gray steering wheel was absolutely disgusting and destroyed. I got rid of it. I found this one at the junkyard. It is black. The gray one is apparently the rarest one out of all the wooden steering wheels, because you have black, beige, or gray. The gray one's super rare, and honestly the black one looks a little bit better. I think I told you guys from the beginning, I'm not a fan of this color interior with like the dark gray. The light gray is fine, but the dark gray is so ugly. I think it's boring and bland, and the steering wheel is dark gray usually. So this black one actually looks pretty good. I need to retrofit the airbag for my E55, the leather stitch one in here, so it's black and it fits the steering wheel. But aside from that, that looks good. The only thing left on this thing is just a couple of maintenance things. Dang, that's bright. The bumper, I'm getting the bumper painted currently. The AMG bumper I got is currently getting painted. And at that point, I need some tires. I'm looking for wheels still for this thing, and I gotta put tires on it. And oh, engine mounts. The engine mounts are destroyed on this thing. I mean, you give it some throttle, I don't know how much you guys can hear, but it's like, oh, and it needs a transmission mount too. So I'm gonna get that all replaced, and the car's at that point solid and great. And I've been dailying the thing. I mean, guys, it gets 38 miles a gallon in the city. Like, I'm getting 38 miles a gallon driving around in the city. That's insane. AC's blasting. It's 108 degrees outside, and the car is chugging along, quite literally, diesel pun intended. It's chugging along perfectly. I love this thing. This was the best 1,500 bucks that I have ever spent on a car. Well, now it's more like 2,200 with all the parts and everything, but it's a great car. I love it. And I figured it was time to give you guys an update. I know it's been a while. It's smooth as silk, you guys. This thing is just, it runs so good. It pulls great. A couple of other things we got to do, like I said, is the engine mounts and transmission mount. Get rid of that nastiness. Tires, if either I'm going to keep the wheels or put like AMG wheels on it just so it looks cool. And I'll get to where I'm going to get those wheels from. And at that point, the bumper, and that's kind of it. I can't really think of anything else. Maybe these sunshades are kind of there. All the 211s have an issue with these sunshades. Replace that on it, and then just start dailying the damn thing, and just keep maintaining it and driving it. I mean, I'm the second owner of the car. It's in great interior condition. The exterior is in really good condition. The paint's not faded. Oh, I'm gonna get it tinted. Friday, I'm getting the car tinted. And I know some of you European viewers or whatnot, or some people that are not in Nevada in the desert, are like, don't tint it, looks great like this. it's a safety thing in this state. It's 110 outside. I literally feel the sun like burning me. It is not good, you guys. Legitimately in this state here, Arizona, if you live in a place that's really hot, you gotta get your car tinted. I know some of you people in Germany and all that kind of stuff are like, oh, don't get it tinted. It looks better like this. The fishbowl is cool. I like it. It's classy, but it's at this point, honestly, it might as well be a safety thing and whatnot. It's so hot in this state, guys. It is so hot. You need, what is it called? You need to have tint on the car, because otherwise it's unbearable. But, and also to protect the interior. I mean, the sun's gonna burn the interior, so might as well protect that too. But, yeah, that's kind of it. Update on the other cars. E63, I gotta have my friend set up a time for me to go get the clear film or the PPF replaced on the fender where it's got all the scratches on it. Get that replaced. I'm thinking about downpipes and a tune. I think I'm gonna move forward with that pretty soon. I'm just waiting on a couple of things to kind of get finalized with the car. And honestly, I've been driving this more, but got to get that done. I have zero plans to sell it. And then the big one, the E55, the bane of my existence. Did I sell it? No, I have not sold it. I still own that hunk of POS that I love, but I still own the car. It's still at my house. I really haven't driven it because of the engine knock and the cylinder scoring. It's just been sitting at the house. Suspension's all the way flat, or the rear is, I should say. It's flat. And yeah. Now, update on that car. I think I've sourced a parts car. I have an S55 that a friend of mine, or my dad's friend, doesn't want. He's just giving it to us. The car's got a bad transmission and it's got like 100,000 miles. So I'm gonna use that car, probably pull the motor, and then I'm gonna part it out. If anybody needs parts, if you're watching this and you need parts from an S55, the motor is not available. The motor's going in the E55. I have some parts from the motor available because obviously I'll use my parts because they're basically new aside from the block. But if you need anything, let me know. Or if you want to take the whole car, give me like $1,000 for it, and you can have the whole shell, I guess, with the transmission, without the engine. It's a clean S55. It's silver. Oh, I'm keeping the wheels. Yes, I will probably keep the wheels and put them on this car. And then they're just the 18-inch AMG wheels. And then I will put these on that car so you can at least roll the car around. Wow, that's a lot. Let me know what you guys, this is meant to be an update video. I'm really trying to be more consistent. I've just been super busy with work and all this other stuff going on and this thing. But yeah, let me know what you guys want to see more on the CDI. I want to do a video where we really test the actual MPG, because on the highway it'll tell me it gets like 47 miles a gallon. I want to do where we fill the whole thing up, go to LA, drive around and come back and see if we can make it all in one tank, because I really think that this thing could really do it, especially with how economical it is. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you guys for, you know, bearing with me for as long as you guys have been watching me and everything. Thank you all for the support. We're at 1,500 subscribers. And yeah, look out for updates on the E55, E63 downpipes and tunes, so we can kill every other BMW out there. And yeah, that's kind of it from me. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take it easy.